you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know. It seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you?
I could never just
what's
throw my
been
stuff
going
into a
on?
bag like that.
I don't know. It was
Why
just
not?
a dream, Rachel.
I'd need
I
to
don't want it
organize
make
the entire
sense.
thing.
A lot's happened the past couple days.
Makes
that's all.
sense.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
All right.
What is it?
I've got pasta stuck in my throat.
Oh,
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected. She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
wow. This game is beautiful.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time. As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
I'm happy this thing has subtitles for the songs.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
I can only imagine what fresh hay smells like. Oh. What the hell is this? Oh no, what happened? I've got it fixed. Let me do this. Sorry if it did that.
What happened?
I think the movie restarted itself. I figured it out, though.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't
Not
popular
want
or
to sleep on
unpopular.
hay like that. Hay is so
Maybe just
uncomfortable.
forgettable.
What does it smell like?
I guess that gave me a
Oh,
sense
it's not
of
what it
freedom.
smells like, it's what
So I
it
hung out
feels
with crazy
like.
kids,
What does
doing
it feel
crazy
like?
things, even though I mostly
You probably
just
never,
watched the
obviously you've
chaos
never
and
felt what hay feels
did
like,
it all.
but have you ever had like a
Fireworks
stick
in
poking in your
mailboxes.
back before?
I had roadkill in people's
Yeah.
garages.
Imagine
break
that,
windows
but
at
like
the barber shop
100
in
all over your
Anchorage.
body. It's really
My dad
uncomfortable
was
and really
furious,
itchy.
but he was
I
so
don't know why
busy
it keeps
working he
doing
couldn't
this.
do much to stop me from going
It's like
out.
super itchy, and
I think
depending on the
being an
type of
adult
hay, it can
means
be
there's no
very
one to
coarse
stop
and
you making hard
irritating.
decisions. He had to make
Why
a
the hell does
living
this keep
and
happening every single
couldn't
time
be
it
in two
comes?
places
So
at
honestly, if
once.
I had to pick a
Yeah, I
type of
realize
hay
that
for the
now.
smell, the sweetgrass
But at the
hay
time,
smells really
I was
nice.
sure he was more interested
They use
Okay,
it
I
for
don't know.
horses.
business
I don't know why.
than
I
what
guess
was
the movie
going on with
glitches
me.
at 11:55, but I skipped over the timing, so it should be good now, hopefully. Sorry if it messed up.
No, you're good.
Hello, Jay.
Hey.
Greetings.
Hello. We just had
Hi.
Kiki's delivery service running since Jane's playing a game at the same time.
What's this movie? I've never heard of it before.
You've never heard of... Actually, no, never mind, okay. Well, it's just like, it's about the story of a little girl who's a witch and is, like, goes to live in the city in order to learn about her purpose.
It's a sweet story.
I don't like sweet stories. I like sweet stories.
Oh, are you... okay. For a second I thought I was gonna be like, oh, are you edgy?
I like that we have spawns was even better.
That oboe.
Oh, is that what the instrument is?
I can tell. I can immediately tell. Or it's either an oboe or clarinet. I'm pretty sure an oboe though.
I'm surprised you'd rather go for chorus than band if you know all this about instruments.
I know a lot about instruments just because I've only been in like choir for like 3 years, but I prefer it a
Yeah.
lot more compared to band. I've been in band for like 7 years compared to 3 years for choir.
Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just very hyper-focused.
No, you're good, Jane. No shame.
Working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the
Probably
mountain
take a shower at some
rocks
point.
spitting onto the sides of the cliff.
I thought you took a
while
shower.
My dad's cringeworthy
No, I
bluegrass
told you I had a
playing out the
panic attack
speakers.
instead.
I
Oh my
drove
God,
while my
did you
friends
have
I
were
to
back
mentioned
in the
that.
purple truck,
Are you gonna take
throwing
one
beer
tomorrow,
bottles
or are
and
you just
trash
gonna,
at
like, do one
anything
now?
remotely
I'm
interesting.
gonna take one tomorrow in the morning.
Felt like I was
Alright.
soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all
First
good
we
things
thought
have
you showered,
ends.
and then we found out you didn't, and then we
A
thought you
cop outside
ate,
at
and then
Eagle
we found
River
out you
pulled us
didn't.
over after he saw us send a bottle rocket into someone's
My
yard.
defense, I got very
What followed was
distracted.
a long
Some
night
Caribbean
talking to
Courtney, bro.
disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. Okay.
You guys said it's a good, like, a volume level for you, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Where is this? Like San Francisco?
I don't know. I just know it's a city.
It looks like Southern California. At least it's based on it.
Maybe, maybe.
That's how I'd react.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes,
Runs
slowly
away.
bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel,
Unfair.
and finally looked at me.
Wait, so what game are you so
All he
hyper-focused on,
said,
Jane?
like it was
It's
a
called the
polite
first
request,
tree.
was,
Ah.
It's like
I
I
feel
feel like
straight
you
with
mentioned
the
that
fox.
earlier.
I sat
think
there
she
in
did. I kinda just
silence,
forgot.
fuming, but I eventually
Sorry.
got out and combed
Yeah,
every
it's
square
like
inch of the
straight with
woods,
a fox.
muttering profanity after profanity.
Nice.
I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each
Yeah,
other
the way
rest
you
of the
flung
night.
that broom. Ooh.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
I know each
Surprises
other.
me too. It's like I didn't really know who that
What's up?
kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, make this right to himself, more than to me.
Boundaries. I love how they use smiles in these movies.
Guess I can't go that way. I cannot. Oh, okay.
Well, at least she's polite. Oh no, it does this every time. Every time. I have to skip a part of it because it just pauses and stops for no reason.
How do I get the ring? Nah, dog. I can't get the ring. No, I will only get two. I cannot get that third one.
Dude, all that bread looks amazing.
Dude. And then we have the jam.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm gonna get past this part, but I'm certainly gonna try.
Sadly, I can't have Taco Bell right now, so all I'm having is tortillas with tuna salad.
Did you at least warm up the tortillas?
Yes.
My friends would laugh about that night.
Person of culture,
Talk
I
about
see
how
is the
crazy it
call.
was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother
Wait,
me.
how did you warm them up?
But it did.
I can't even remember
I
at this
imagined
point,
my
I'm too
friends
hungry.
growing old in the bush, unable to find that
As long as
thrill.
it's not the
in
like
those
right there in the good.
godforsaken ice
No, it's
fields.
not. I don't do that.
It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
You good, Nova? You having a headache or something?
No, I'm just a little bit tired. Been a long day.
You can rest while watching.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me
If
happy.
you fall asleep, I can just kick you out of the
I
VC
wanted
so
to
you're not
create
sitting in the
instead
VC
of
the entire
tearing
time.
trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
I wish it was that easy for me to fall asleep.
Bread and jam.
Why do you keep saying the name?
Bread and jam.
Mm-hmm.
Jam and bread.
What if I'm the bread and you guys are the jam?
No, you're the jam.
Now that
No,
would be a
I'm good.
breakfast.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm good.
Use
Why?
the jelly jam.
Oh, jelly, it's jam.
Jam.
Me, Nova, and Jane have given ourselves the team name of being the Loaf Trio, so we're the bread and you're the jam.
think that's cute.
I know.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time.
Oh, like, I mean, like,
He
this
wasn't
tuna salad
watching
with the
fly
tortillas
fishing
isn't
or
bad,
reading
but I
Tom
want
Clancy
Taco Bell.
novels. He was carving
I
stuff.
only get Taco Bell when I go out with Brooke.
He made tons of birdhouses.
What do you
Not
get
that
from
he was
there?
into bird watching, but I think he really missed
Cheese
working and
roll-off,
adding on to the home. If he couldn't
Crunch
afford the
wrap.
time to build onto our own house,
The crunch wrap's not
he would have
bad.
to settle with watching
I wanted to
birds
try the
move into
breakfast
their
one for a
little
while.
homes.
I get a
We
fruit
kept an old
punch
mattress in the bed
and
of that
the
box.
I went up
Churros.
there the other day
So we would drive
because
it deep
I
into the
don't
woods
work mornings, so
and
I like
watch the
never
birds
have any
fly into their
prep
houses while the
morning
sun
stuff.
set.
Dude,
Usually
the
it was
Fiesta
accompanied by
potatoes are
venison
amazing.
jerky or a cold
I
Coke,
don't really like
but
the
not a lot of
potatoes.
talking,
Oh?
which is how we
Yo,
both
they're so
liked it.
good.
I'm just not a fan of potatoes.
You're good.
Again, most of the stuff I get is just like vegetarian or vegan, so I don't really care for anything else.
Yeah. Have you ever tried anything that, like, is kind of like meat, but it's not? So, like, have you ever had, like, the Beyond stuff or whatever?
What?
You know how they're, like, making meat out of plants? Have you ever had that?
Oh, no, I haven't. I am not terribly interested in that stuff
That
though.
vegan teacher would approve.
Yeah.
Y'all know who that vegan teacher is, right?
Yeah, of course we do.
Who?
Eat your vegetables.
The vegan teacher on TikTok.
I don't have TikTok.
Me neither.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to have it because it's
Okay, so Instagram then?
privacy.
I don't have Instagram.
Oh my god.
I have
Give it a
Facebook.
platform and give it a chance.
The
I don't have it. I don't have Facebook.
We decided it was
I have
time to
Facebook
finally
and
map out the
Discord,
hundreds
that's
of
it.
acres we
And
lived
Snapchat, but I
on, just to
never
pass
use
the
it.
time during the
I don't
summer.
have Snapchat.
He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting
Only
time
thing
on
I'm on
dial-up
is,
internet and sketching,
Discord.
and
Barely
then we would
Twitter,
rush into the
if I
woods,
remember it exists.
pen and map in hand before evening fell.
Speaking of Snapchat, Simon, since
Sometimes
you're in my
the aurora
contacts, your
borealis would
profile
cast a
shows up
cold green
on
glow on
people
the
to add.
and we would finish our route
Yeah,
underneath
Soft
the
added
twilight
me.
sky.
For that, I should... Okay, give me a
Sometimes
second.
I was lonely during
I
the summer
rarely
days,
used Snapchat though.
but there was
Nothing.
comfort in the routine.
Okay.
It was
A lot of
nothing.
teenagers aren't looking for
You're
the
good,
daily
you're good.
grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home.
And if I ever,
You wanted to
whenever I
progress, to make
re-download
something
it,
of
I'll add
yourself.
you, Simon.
Yeah,
If
you're
you're
right.
okay with that.
That house.
You're good.
I'm sure it's the same as how I left it.
Thought about
Why does
getting,
it
you know,
feel
up
so
the social media. Now that
I
I'm
doubt
with
you're
my
the only
parents and I'm
adult to
actually
look
able
back
to, but I
and
don't
ask
really see the
that
point in it.
Once I turned 18, my parents started letting me use social media more, but before that, they were just like, hell nah, we don't trust
They let
you."
me get Facebook. They let me get Facebook when I turned 13, but I rarely ever used it.
I only used
my-
Facebook because that was the only social media I was allowed to have at like 16.
My mom didn't care what I did, so
Yeah.
she said as long as I didn't get kidnapped from some random guy on the internet, I don't. She didn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, who would want to get kidnapped by some random person on the internet?
You'd be
Unless they're into
surprised.
that stuff. I mean, you never know these things these days.
I'm playing GTA right now, and it's the best thing ever because it actually runs good now.
Which GTA?
On God, what do you want? I already did you your favor. I don't want to leave this room now. What? Huh? What? 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 Huh? Huh? Huh?
Here's,
Yeah, what?
here's,
What?
here's Graham's
tell
sister
me,
barging
tell
in
me.
again.
Tell me, huh? Yeah, we don't know what you want. What you want, huh? What you want?
Oh.
What you want?
His sister's barging in.
Is he being genuine or is he just joking around?
It's their siblings. This
Get
is
out of
how
my
they are.
room with your god-awful thought process.
Whenever we were in
quote
calls
book.
before, this is how it was when his sister barged in.
That's going in the quote book. Get out of my room with your god-awful thought process.
That it?
That's what I'm gonna say next time someone, makes, drama happens. Get out of the stuff.
You're like me when I'm barely
manic.
manic. But this time I don't want you in my... I don't want you in my... You said you wouldn't bother me if I did that. You said you wouldn't bother me.
Get out of my room, Mom. I'm playing Minecraft.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you something. Liz, you're the only person I can be
That's normal
Get the
friends.
fuck out of my room, Mom. I'm playing fucking Minecraft. Oh God.
One that you should get? You should go rob a bank. Then you'll have friends to talk with in jail.
Damn.
Am I incorrect?
Oh my God. I think
I don't think she's gone.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. This is why I want a door in my room. Yes, not gonna deter you in the slightest. No, I do know that because I have this shut most of the time. That doesn't... Bro. Close my blanket.
Instead of shut the door, it's close the blanket. Where's Nova? Where did Nova go?
I made a thread.
What?
Yeah.
I made a bread and jam quote book in here.
Seriously?
I have get out of my room with your god awful thought process and then close my blanket.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was great. Is your sister out now?
I hope so.
Close my blanket.
I hope so.
Okay, let me
Your
continue.
voice of desperation when you said that.
Oh my god. Like, we're just chilling and then Jam's fucking sister barges in.
Jam's fucking sister.
Hmm.
On our property, there were
Okay.
old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I
Jem
used
said
to
he was
ask
gonna
him
disappear
all
real
the
quick.
time who those people
Okay.
were that left all this junk.
You
I'm
know,
sure he
one
got so
fun fact?
tired of hearing it
What?
that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear
There you go.
and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it
That
made
was a
those
great
people
fun
seem
fact.
more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye.
Yeah. He said
I
he
used
would be
to tell
back
my
like
friends how
after a
I
little
could
bit.
swear I saw
Sad.
spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
other orbs. Bro, I feel like there's so much I'm missing.
I could not imagine doing that.
There's another. Okay.
I would love doing that.
Even at my most distant, at the times
Like,
when
I'd just be too
detested
scared.
him the most, he kept reaching out.
Jumped out of a plane once when
For a year straight,
jumping
he
off a
asked me
couple,
every
jumping
week
off
when
a
we were
couple
going
of
camping. I thought he was
Wait,
just dense.
Yeah.
Eventually, to shut him up, I
And
agreed.
I can choose a
carried
high
out
enough
the
height
long
so I get
chairs
to
from the
lift
garage
and I won't
and
die
set
on
up a
the
cinder
fall.
block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the
Take
house.
my
We walked down the mountain path,
taking some
talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple
Is there something
months
up with your
of.
mic, Nova?
Those 3 obsidian
Yeah.
rocks shimmered alongside the shore. almost
Because, like, your voice
sparklers
keeps
pressed
fading in and
against a
out.
dark window.
Hmm.
I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet.
I'm slurring my
or how
words
those
a bit
massive mountains looked
because
even
I'm
bigger in the
tired.
lake's
You
reflection.
should just go to
That could
sleep.
be
I
it.
felt small, but grateful.
Yeah.
As the sun
I
set,
don't know, I'm not
my dad
physically
found
tired,
something I
I'm
hadn't seen
just
for a long
emotionally
time.
drained.
The tree where I
Alright.
did my first carving when I was
I've been
6.
emotionally drained too.
I hadn't even carved
I
it.
can't even cry
My dad had
anymore,
helped
man.
me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Magpies.
Hmm?
Magpies.
Oh, those magpies? Oh.
Yeah. What, did it call them ravens?
No.
Hmm. Most blackbirds get mixed up with ravens.
Okay, never mind. The cat's wrong and called them crows.
I love Gigi.
Oh, goddamn. No breathing.
Hmm?
Nothing, just the movie, Nova.
No breathing.
I thought I was breathing into my mic again.
No, you're good. I was referencing the movie.
Yeah, makes sense.
Thanks.
So they've got a canary.
Where's this last orb? Bro. Oh my god, this music. I can't, I'm going to cry, dude.
I feel like a kid that young shouldn't be handling a canary.
Absolutely.
It's the big dog. Why are you mad at her for shouting when you wouldn't answer?
We already there.
Okay, what directions am I not going? I went that way. So I should probably go this way. Dude, I love how the world generates. Well, over there. That must be the third thing. I don't know. It's all the way up there. How do I get up there? I'll just have to keep on running.
In child.
How do I get up there? Can I go around? Shit, I don't think I can go around. So how do I get up there? I don't see any butterfly things.
love how he at least cares for the dog.
Dum-de-dum, I'm a defenseless fox.
Oh my god, Jane.
Dum-de-dum. Oh god.
You guys still watching the movie?
Yeah, I'm listening to it.
Alright. I was just wondering, because since it seemed like you were so distracted by that game, I thought maybe I would give Nova something that she can watch, like Criminal Minds. But that would probably require focus.
Yeah, let Nova get her beauty sleep.
Seems she's not tired, she's just drained. If I put on Criminal Minds, it would be required that she focus so that she can actually understand the story.
Also, it wouldn't be the same without her, her rants.
Yeah. She'd be too
Chilled,
tired.
Just kinda relaxed too, it's nice.
Yeah, it's good.
You're good, my dude. You chill, shawty.
You did not just call Nova shoddy.
Shawty, that's
What's that mean?
That's what Brooke and I always
It's
say.
basically
shawty.
like a slang kind of way to say shorty.
Shawty. No, shawty. For us, for my friend and I, we say shawty as just a way of saying like bro or dude. Or bruh. Like we go, what's up, shawty? So I kind of do that with other friends too. I was like, I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also short, so both definitions apply to me.
Yeah, but I don't mean short as an insult.
No, you're good.
No, I know. I like being short. People don't care.
I'm a good 5'8", so... Oh, is that a wolf?
What is it? Huh?
Funny.
No, it was nothing. It was just Nova because she was fading in and out again.
Hmm.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Goodness. Hello, Jam.
He's returned.
Hello.
I'm just gonna keep playing Guitar Hero
Alright.
and be bad at it.
Oh, alright.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about
You don't
this.
have to watch the stream. If you want to, go wild. You just watch me be bad at it. Otherwise, watch the movie.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like? You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Alright, I'm going to end it off here. I'll be back with a part 2 sometime soon, but I'm gonna end it off here. And I'm gonna try not to cry playing this. Alright, bye bye.